Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to my channel. My name is Alicia. In today's video, I am doing another look using the Stranger Things eyeshadow palettes. In this particular video, I am using the Void eyeshadow palette. That was like my favorite of the two. Here it is here, and if you have not seen the gorgeous inside of this palette, here it is here. Obviously, I'm sticking more in the red smoky realm. Right time I saw this eyeshadow palette, I knew I wanted to do that look, and so I'm so happy to do that for you guys today. Also in this video, I'm going to be demoing the lip gloss. Also I got the brushes, and then I also have the MAC Stacks mascara to try out. So that's kind of gonna be, you know, what we're doing. Oh, I also have the blush as well that goes with this little collection here. So if you are interested in seeing how I got this makeup look using these products, then just stay tuned. All right guys, so when I'm filming this, it is storming outside. So if you hear anything, that's what it is. But anyway, as you can tell, we're gonna be starting off with the eyes, and I'm going into the Upside Down palette. This is the Void eyeshadow palette is what it's actually called. And here is the packaging here. I do already have a look up using this eyeshadow palette, so I'll have that video linked down below, but I love this palette so much. Right time I saw this eyeshadow palette, I knew that I wanted to do like a smoky eye look using the red and the black. So that is what we are going to be doing today, and I'm gonna go ahead and start off with this red shade. Using a big fluffy blending brush, I'm gonna go into this red shade here. It's called Code Red. Now, season 4 volume 2 just came out a few days ago. It is the 3rd whenever I'm filming this. I actually watched it on the 1st when it came out on Friday, and I'm not gonna give you guys any spoilers, but man, that fucking last episode. Now I am ready for season 5. That'll probably come out in like 2 years. All right, so as you can tell, we're doing the eyes first. I am doing a smoky eye, and anytime I do that, I always do my eyes first. Now I'm going to take a big flat shading brush, and I'm going to go into that black shade, which is called the Void. I am going to tap it off just to kind of try to eliminate as much as I can falling on my cheeks. And I'm going to put this black all over the lid. So if you already saw the last 2 episodes, put your thoughts down below. Like, don't do any spoilers, but let me know what you thought. I'm kind of freaking mad, honestly. I will say, me and my daughter cried in the last episode. But yeah, I really do love Stranger Things. Not only do I love the show, but I really do like the cast. Even like off camera, I think it's just a good group of kids. All right, so as you can tell, I am really packing on this black. And in just a second, I'm gonna start blending this out. All right, now going into like a smaller little blending brush, I'm gonna go back into this red shade here, and I'm going to blend this out all in the crease. And I'm just gonna use little circular motions and kind of blend out that black. And again, I'm just gonna go back into that red shade. And again, just blending over those black edges with that red. I'm just going in circular motions. Now I'm gonna go back in with our black and that flat eyeshadow brush. And I'm just going to pack this back on the eyelid again where we lost some of that intensity. And then nothing additional on this brush that we were using to blend out the edges. And I'm just gonna go over it one more time. And again, nothing additional on this brush, but I'm just packing, just using a tapping motion. Again, nothing additional on this brush. Just kind of using this to kind of blend and deepen up one more time. All right, that I think is going to be it. I'm going back in with that first brush that we used, and I'm going into this white shade here, and I'm just going to apply this under the brow bone. I think I'm going to take a little bit of this silver shade here, and I'm just going to tap this on the center of the eyelid. I just want to see what it does over that black. Oh, actually, I'm going to tap this all over. All right, I feel like that kind of brought everything together. Now, I'm not going in with any more color, but I am just gonna brush through that crease one more time. I forgot that I had picked up the MAC 217 that came with this collection. I went back and got the brushes, and this looks like such a good crease brush. I'm gonna go into that black shade with this. And just in the outer corner, I'm going to apply some of this black. Just kind of stamping it a little bit up into the little upper crease here. And then I'm just going to kind of blend it out. Now I'm going to take the makeup remover wipe, and I'm just going to wipe that excess away. So I'm gonna go ahead and catch up the other eye, put on my base makeup, and then we'll be back for the rest of the look. All right, guys, I'm back. I've got on pretty much the rest of my makeup. I'm gonna go ahead and run you through what I have on the rest of my face. So for my foundation, I have on my Anastasia. This is the Luminous Foundation, and I have mine in the shade 220N. And this is a pretty good match for me, honestly, but I do like this foundation when I'm going for like a little bit more of a full coverage / like heavy eye look. I just think that this really photographs well, and I don't know, I've been a fan of this foundation recently. And then for my concealer, I've been using this one religiously. This is the CoverGirl. This is the True Blend Undercover Concealer, and I have mine in the shade L400, which is Classic Ivory. And I just put a little dot on the inner corner of my eyes with this, and I blend it in with my finger, and I just think that it looks so nice, and it's pretty brightening and like a full, I'd say like a high medium to full coverage under the eye. So I really have been loving that concealer. I set everything down with the NARS. This is the Translucent Crystal Light Reflecting Setting Powder, and I like it just because it's a very light, finely milled powder, and so it just sets everything very nicely. Then for my bronzer, I pulled out this one from Viseart. This is this one right here. I don't know how to say a lot of the Viseart or Viseart names, but this is the bronzing powder here, and I really do like it. Now for my highlighter, I pulled out one from MAC. This is Double Gleam from MAC. This is a extra dimension skin finish. These are beautiful. Look at that intensity. And I used like a big fluffy brush with this. So this was like a very light dusting of it. And I just love it so, so much. MAC highlighters are very underrated. So many of these are my absolute favorites. If you guys would like to see a MAC like highlighter video, let me know. All right, I think I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the lower lash line next. So I'm just gonna go back into the void and I'm gonna take a little tiny angled brush and I'm gonna get that as close to my lower lashes as I can. And of course, what we're gonna do is blend this out with that red shade. But I have been absolutely loving this palette. Like I said, this is probably my favorite of the two that were released. Now I'm gonna go into a little pencil brush and I'm gonna go back into that red shade, which is code red. And all on the outer edges, I am going to smoke that black shade out. All right, now I'm taking a brush that has nothing on it and I'm just going on the very, very outer edges of this look. Just kind of really blending everything in. All right, now I'm gonna take another little pencil brush and what I'm gonna do is go into that white shimmery shade, which was Spores. I'm really gonna tap that off because this one I feel like is a little bit dustier. And I'm gonna pop this right on the inner corner. I'm gonna get a little bit more. And I'm gonna put that right on this inner third over here. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and catch up the other eye. All right, something I actually have to try here is this new MAC mascara. This is the MAC Stacks, and basically what you're supposed to do is be able to like build this up and build this up and build this up and it never get like clumpy. So we shall see, but generally I tend to like MAC mascaras. Let's go ahead and see what the wand looks like. Oh, it's one of those rubber, it looks like a very like aggressive wand. I do not typically like rubber spiky wands like this, so we'll see. But I'm gonna go ahead and start with the lower lashes first. All right. And I'm gonna go ahead and do my upper lashes now. All right, so this is one coat here. All right, guys, I'm gonna go in with another coat just on the upper lashes. All right, so this is with two coats here. Now, I do think that it built the lashes up nicely, but this brush kind of hurt, honestly, so I don't know if I'll be using it anymore. I don't know. I really do like the finished look. It was very, like, separating. It did not clump together, but it did, like I said, it did hurt a little bit. Next up, we're gonna go in with another brush. So this is like the big fan brush here. It is called the MAC 140. The bristles are so soft, and then this is what the actual handle and everything looks like here. So super nice. I really do like this one, and I think that it's a nice size for contour, highlight, blush, baking, or like sweeping bake out from underneath your eyes. So I am so excited to go back in with this blush again. This is again the one from the Upside Down, and it's called He Likes It Cold. Here is the packaging here, and this is just like a burnt red shade. I'll go ahead and give you guys a swatch. There you go. Of course, this means nothing to what it's actually going to look like on our cheeks. Now, this is super pigmented, so I think I'm just going to tap around in here and then kind of dust it off on the back of my hand, and then I will go in and apply. And I'm going to put this on the apples of my cheeks and kind of bring it up to kind of like right underneath my eye over here. I will say this is the second time using this blush now, and I do think it's kind of hard to blend. Like, you see how it's kind of patching up right here? Now, the first time I used it, I used a big blending brush to kind of blend everything together, and I think that that's what I'm going to do today as well. But yeah, just FYI, not the easiest to blend. And you can see that was so little product. And you see how crazy this looks right now? So I'm gonna take just a big fluffy blending brush. This has nothing on it. And I am just going to blend everything together. Alright, so I feel like this definitely helps, but I wish that this wasn't like a necessary step to kind of wear this blush, you know? But I do really like this brush right here. I have bought a ton of new blushes lately. I don't know what it is. It's like I get on these kicks. Like, I'll get on a face powder kick, I'll get on a bronzer kick, I'll get on an eyeshadow palette kick, and then that'll be like the only thing I'm buying. Well, blushes have been it recently, and I have got a lot of those coming, and I think this is a perfect blush brush. If you have this, you'll have to let me know what you think about it, but I mean, I like the overall look, but I do feel like it's hard to get there, you know what I mean? Definitely not something you could use like in a hurry. All right, and then the final thing I'm going to try from this collection today is a new lip gloss that I got. This is Marvelous Max, and I had been eyeing this one. Out of all the lip glosses from the Upside Down, this is the one that I was eyeing the most. Originally, I only picked up like the Upside lip glosses, and I bought all of those. I didn't pick up any from the Upside Down, but I kept looking at this one, and it looked more wearable than I thought that it would. So I did go ahead and pick this up. I'm going to go ahead and line my lips. This is Max Cork. Then I'm going to go ahead and throw on a MAC. This is a matte lipstick in the shade Yash. And it is like a yellow toned brownish beige color. And I just thought that the yellow undertone in this would look really good with this lip gloss because it is yellow. Here is the yellow lip gloss here. Now, when you swatch it, this is what it looks like. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and wipe this off on my towel here. And that is a good tip to you guys. That way I feel like you won't be, you know, kind of changing the color of your lip gloss. I'm gonna go ahead and set everything down. So this is the finished makeup look here. What do you all think? I am just so in love with this eyeshadow palette. Looking at it right now, there are several more looks that I want to do with this palette. If you're interested, then let me know. If, you know, I get enough feedback, then I'll do more looks with this palette. But I absolutely love it. Probably like one of my most inspiring like color stories that I own. So anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed this look. I really like the eye look. I feel like it was super easy to create as well. This blush, honestly, I'm not that much of a fan of this blush. Out of all of my MAC blushes, I think this is probably like one of my toughest ones that I have to work with. I just feel like it sticks down really easily, and like while you can blend it out with a big fluffy brush, like you do have to do that extra step, I feel like, for it to look good. And so I don't know, this is probably my least favorite thing from the whole Stranger Things collection that I have tried. And this lip gloss, I really like it just because I don't have anything like it in my collection, and I do feel like it's wearable. Like, I would definitely wear this out. I don't think it looks crazy at all. And, you know, it's just something different, something fun. And then I also want to talk about the brushes. I really, really love this brush. It is so soft. And like I said, I think it is just the perfect, like, multi-purpose shape. Again, you can do your highlighter, you can do your bronzer, you can do your blush, you can sweep away your bake, you can just, you know, powder your face in general. But I do think that this is a great multi-purpose brush, and again, that is the MAC 140. This is the limited edition Stranger Things packaging, but this is a permanent brush in MAC's line. Another permanent brush is the MAC 217, and I thought that this was super easy to use. I love how much control you have with this, while you can also like buff and blend with it as well. Again, I think that this is a wonderful brush as well. I can see using both of these in like my everyday. And then the mascara, that kind of ranks along with this. Like, while I like the overall finished look, this is a painful brush to use. It's just not my favorite. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more looks with that eyeshadow palette, then please let me know down below. I will go ahead and link. I have 2 other videos with the Stranger Things collection, one with the upside down, one with the Hawkins High palette. So I will have both of those linked down below. Please subscribe before you leave, and I'll catch you in my next one.